Hey everyone, welcome to week 9 workout 3. Today is my intervals workout, and if you watched last week you know that I started a new intervals program. I just want to fine-tune my intervals so that I can use that workout to get as fast as possible. So I found a new intervals program, which is still the basic concept of intervals, running slowly, running fast, running slow, fast, slow, fast. So basically you just go back and forth for a set number of repeats. The difference in this intervals training than what I typically do is that the intervals are shorter. They are only 1 minute for all of the intervals. And number 2, the slow interval is actually a walking interval, which is so foreign to me. But what I'm seeing is that because the slow interval is walking, then that kind of allows me to really drastically increase the speed interval. So last week I did walking intervals and my speed intervals were 8.5 miles an hour. It was not challenging. Because I was only holding the 8.5 miles an hour for 1 minute, it was just, the minute was challenging, but then it just overall, it didn't feel intense enough to be a good intervals workout. So this week, what I'm going to do, pretty much the same. My warm-up last week was at 6.5 miles an hour. So this week, I'm going to do the first mile warm-up at 7.0 miles an hour. Then I will start the intervals. I'm going to do repeats of 1 mile. I think I'm starting fast. Yeah, I'm starting fast. So 1 mile at 9 miles an hour, and then 1 mile at 3.8 miles an hour, which is walking. So 1 minute, sorry, not 1 miles. 1 minute at 9 miles an hour, 1 minute walking. 1 minute at 9 miles an hour, 1 minute walking. And I'm going to repeat that 12 times. Then I will follow that with a cool down, a run cool down at 7.0 miles an hour for half a mile. If the 7.0 miles an hour is too hard after all those 9 minute bursts, 9 mile an hour bursts, then I will do the last half mile at 6.5 miles an hour. But that's my goal. So the first mile, 7.0 miles an hour. Then 1 minute at 9 miles an hour, 1 minute walking, 1 minute at 9, 1 minute walking. I'm going to repeat that 12 times. Then I'm going to do half a mile at 7.0 miles an hour. That should equal out to 4 miles total. I think it may be slightly over 4 miles this week, but not by much. So that's my goal for today, guys. That's the interval training that I am going to attempt. And theoretically, this should help get me faster if I can do this type of workout on a consistent basis. So that's my plan for today. I'm also going to do 10 minutes on the rowing machine and 5 minutes of arms on the elliptical. So I will check in with you guys after I'm done. I don't expect any difficulty. I'm actually looking forward to it being a little more intense than last week. And then as last week, I also feel like it's going to go by pretty fast because when you're switching up speeds every minute, it's not long enough to get really comfortable or really bored with any one thing. So it kind of goes by pretty fast. So I'll let you guys know how it went after I'm done. Okay guys, now that was a good interval workout. Running at 9.0 miles an hour made all the difference. It was so much harder. That 1 minute was so intense and so difficult. It was really good, like really good. Sorry, I get really dry mouth when I run. Anyway, so the 9 miles an hour was perfect. The warm up and cool down at 7.0, perfect. That was really intense, but on the other hand, because the intervals were 1 minute each, it went by really fast. So walking and then running at 9 and then walking, it just goes by super fast at 1 minute intervals. So it was very difficult. I feel very, very accomplished. Yes, that was a good interval workout. Guys, running at 9.0 miles an hour, your legs are going so fast. I kind of felt like a hamster in a cage or like a little bunny running something. It was kind of weird, but yeah, I just had to focus really intently on those 9 mile an hour minutes. I just focused as completely as I could on just keeping up and breathing. So yeah, that was really intense. It was very challenging, kind of fun. That was great. So I also did my 10 minutes on the rower and 5 minutes on the elliptical for my guns. That's it for me for tonight. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys had a great workout too. Bye.